Big Herc916, positivity, motivation. Somebody was asking me about meditation, how I was able to have an out-of-body experience. How do you deal with anger, depression? Well, I'm sitting down and I'm having breakfast right now, and this is my backyard, and this is how I start the morning off. I'm watching the dragonfly right now, dip in the pool, trying to get a little water. I have my cream of rice with blueberries and man in the can protein with some almond butter. I have a couple eggs with some turkey sausage, and I have my pre-workout yard time that I'm sipping on. And I just kind of think about what's going on around me and how can I dial myself in without getting caught up in all the mischief they have in the world. The good thing is I'm free. I'm not stuck in a cell somewhere. I'm not dealing with some sentence that I have to worry about surviving in prison for the next however many years. I have unlimited options right now. If I don't like the way my life is going, I could simply just get up and move. It might not be convenient. It might cost me a little bit financially, but I can move, man. I don't have to be stuck to any particular demographic. I don't have to entertain people I don't want to entertain. I don't have to listen to social media. I could just tune out. See, that's the beautiful thing when you have your freedom and you have the opportunity to make different choices. See, a lot of you out there, you think that your choices are limited. You get stuck in a certain mind state, and you think you're obligated to do things for people who you have no obligation to. So getting back to meditating is getting in tune with nature, getting in tune with the inner you. And I'm constantly trying to elevate myself, and I just visualize and in my mind create in the fourth dimension what I want in the third dimension. But you gotta detach from this world, man. You gotta detach from all this materialism, all the hype of just trying to fit in and go along and you don't want to stand out. You're conforming to be a part of the mass. You got to figure out you. Even coming out here to the grass, take my my shoes off and just let the earth come through my feet and heal me. Think about how blessed I am, and just appreciate how far I come. And I'm still going. My journey's still going, man. You know, meditating it could be done in a number of different ways. There's no particular way you have to meditate. You know, some people chant. You see people that chant. Some people go to nature and they just tune in with the birds and the trees. Other people, they, you know, put themselves into a really deep, I guess, sleep state. It's all about what works for you. But when I first experienced it in prison, it was during a lockdown, and I've said it many times before. I used to read a lot of really deep, I wouldn't say meditative, but spiritual books. One of the greatest ones I read was Neil Donald Scott Walsh, Conversations with God, and I also read a lot of Deepak Chopra. But I was just thinking about my life and how I got to where I was at, you know, and I blocked out just the place where I was at and tried to get to a place of nothingness, and I actually got into a thought state, I guess a meditative state at that point, and my body, my spirit separated from my body. But once I realized what I was doing, it was like I woke up and I instantly was, I like realigned, my spirit just realigned itself real fast with the body. It's like I slammed back into my body, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could have done that again to get the hell out of prison, man. But now I understand I could actually do that now without having to go through those type of conditions. I can just come back in my little backyard, you know, which I'm grateful that I'm even able to experience something like this coming from where I came from. And like I said, I'm still on my journey, and I just think about how grateful I am and the simple things in life, you know, and not thinking about what I don't have, but think about what I do have. Think about what I am grateful for. Think about all the blessings I have, my health, my home, my wife, you know, my friends, you know, my family. I think about all these things, and everything else, when you reflect on, like, you know, finances and just your living conditions, you could always change those things. If you're in a good place spiritually, you will attract elevated financial opportunities, elevated friendships. But you got to be open, you got to be humble, you got to open your heart. And that's what I work on channeling. Whenever I get depressed or down or feel like, man, life is not, you know, what I think it should be, maybe I'm obsessing over somebody else's post or looking at what somebody else has. You know, you can't do that, man. You can't get caught up on what somebody else has or what you think they're doing, or you know, what type of relationship they have. You think it's better than yours. You got to just be grateful for what you have, and then create in your mind what you think you want to have that makes you happy, not just financial as far as, you know, material, but happy in spirit. What makes your spirit feel warm and good and just nurturing, and then you attract all the goodness that comes with it, and that's your blessing. And if you meditate on that daily, take the time to meditate on it daily, your life will change dramatically, man. Your life will become something you never thought it could become. You'll stop, you know, obsessing over the past and, oh, my mom, oh, my brother, oh, my sister, oh, if my coach would have did this, oh, if my teacher would have done this, oh, man, the society, oh, this person. None of that'll matter. It's done. Why are you still talking about it? Why you keep going back to that? And creating that whole, woe me, I'm a victim. Stop being a damn victim. Meditate yourself out of that bullshit. Create the life you want, man. Create the mentality you want, and quit acting like everybody's trying to get you. If you have a miserable job, you're unhappy, you can't find a man, you can't find a woman, you have a bad relationship with your family, man, let it go. Move on. Move on with your life, man. Stop it. Because if you are on that time and you wonder why you can't find good people, it's because those good people, they're not attracted to that negative energy. Plain and simple, your negative energy is blocking anything positive that can come into your life. I've seen people who are multimillionaires and they're alcoholic and drug users. They brag about how much money they make, but if you're sitting in the bar all day, obviously you're not happy. You're miserable. So find that place that you can meditate and tune in and stop focusing on what bad is happening in the world and focus on what good you can do in your life. Take your shoes off and walk in some grass, man. Go hug a tree. They got a thing where people go hug cows. Get you a cat, man. Do something, man. But don't blame humanity. Don't say that you hate people, because when you say that, you hate yourself. Find your blessings, man. Big Herc916. This video is brought to you by Amato Enterprise, the best in TV mounting in the Phoenix, Arizona area. They build TV walls, over the fireplace, ceiling mounts, all for as low as $100. Rated #1 in the Phoenix, Arizona area on thumbtack.com. For your TV mounting needs in Arizona, contact Amato Enterprise. Don't forget to stop by the Big Herc916 store and pick up a sticker for your car, or a patch, or a sticker for your laptop, or maybe a beanie, or read one of the many books that Big Herc916 has authored. You know how we do it. Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.